On Apple Valley News Now, a stretch of scenery for Eastern Washington families and thousands of dollars in renovations are planned for the Yakima Greenway. Plus, 3 arrests in Prosser following 2 robberies in Kennewick. What we've learned about what happened.
And we got to see the sunshine for just a little bit. Get ready, cloudy skies and cool temperatures on the way. I'll give you all the details in my First Alert weather forecast.
This is Apple Valley News Now at 5 on your side.
Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Alyssa Warner. The Yakima Greenway is a 20-mile paved trail stretching from Natchez to Union Gap. It's popular with hikers, bicyclists, skaters, and walkers. Apple Valley News Now's Emily Goodell tells us certain parts of the trail are more appealing than others, but that's where new funding is going to make a big difference.
The Yakima Greenway is starting on a $600,000 to $700,000 project to renovate one of the less appealing areas of the Yakima Greenway, the parking lot off of 16th Avenue. It's a popular spot for fishers and families to access the river without leaving the city. There's pedestrian access off of 16th and it marks the halfway point on the trail. But it also has a dumpster, pit toilet, cracked pavement, and the trails to get to the river aren't official or accessible for everyone. The new renovation project, funded through grants and donations, including $4,000 from the Pacific Power Foundation, will change that.
So that the community understands where they can access the trail and the kind of activities that they can have in this area. Good signage, good lighting, always will bring that positive activity right back into this area.
Coming up at 6, we'll learn more about that project and get a sneak peek of what it might look like when it's done. Reporting from the Yakima newsroom, Emily Goodell, Apple Valley News Now.
Thanks, Emily. 2 thefts here in the Tri-Cities overnight might be the work of robbery suspects out of Moses Lake. Officers say Moses Lake police alerted them that the suspects from a robbery there might be in Kennewick. Now, Kennewick police say the suspect vehicle was spotted during a shoplifting at the Red Apple Market. Then police say the same suspects were involved in an armed robbery at a convenience store on 27th Avenue, also in Kennewick, an hour later. Around midnight, those suspects turned up in Prosser, police say, where law enforcement officers took them into custody. 2 of the suspects are from Moses Lake. The 3rd is from Stanwood in Eastern Washington. Let's talk about your forecast, Stacey. It was great to see that little window of sunshine today. Any chance that's going to come back?
Not looking good. Sorry, I wish I had better news, but we've got cloudy skies developing again. But yeah, we get a little break of some sunshine today. Cooler right now, 38 degrees. Remember, we were in our 40s yesterday at this time. Winds at 5 miles per hour. Our feels like temp is 34 degrees. Now, visibility has greatly improved all through the area except for in Cle Elum. They've been socked in once again today, but we're looking good. However, that is short-lived as we do have more fog in the forecast. Ridge of high pressure hanging out on top of us. Going to see some Cascade Mountain snow, maybe a stray shower through the lower elevations, more than likely not. So it's looking at a dry going forward with cloudy skies, patchy fog, those chilly overnight lows tonight. We're looking for mountain snow on Thursday and more showers coming our way next week. I'll get you updated in my First Alert full weather forecast. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacey. The Federal Reserve has decided to leave interest rates unchanged during today's meeting. This is the 3rd time in a row that the Fed has left those rates the same. It might indicate that the Federal Reserve's streak of interest rate hikes may be nearing an end. The central bank has raised rates 11 times since March of last year, and today's decision could also possibly signal future rate reductions. If inflation continues to trend lower, economists think that the Fed could begin cutting interest rates in the new year. Washington's Attorney General filed a lawsuit to protect the availability of the abortion pill months after the U.S. Supreme Court decision to overturn Roe v. Wade. Now the 9 justices on the Supreme Court will consider whether to ban the abortion pill nationally. The drug in the pill is called mifepristone. When coupled with another, it's the most common abortion method in the country. The scope of the FDA's authority is at the center of this debate. The FDA ruled that the drug was safe and effective more than 20 years ago, but challengers say that the FDA didn't do enough to study the drug's safety implications. So we could see a ruling from the Supreme Court sometime next summer. And tonight, the House of Representatives voted to approve an impeachment inquiry into President Biden. That impeachment inquiry pushed by Republican lawmakers, and today Hunter Biden spoke out publicly about the subpoena from congressional House committees. ABC's Melissa Adon is tracking all of that from Washington, D.C.
The resolution is adopted.
The House of Representatives passing the resolution to formalize the impeachment inquiry into President Joe Biden. The resolution directs 3 powerful committees to continue investigating Biden to see if there are sufficient grounds to impeach him. House Republicans allege the president has abused his power to benefit his family, but nearly a year of investigations have failed to produce a smoking gun.
We've made our point very clear today. Evidence uncovered has shown a very disturbing trend by the Biden family.
House Republicans also claim the White House has been stonewalling them and add a formal impeachment inquiry could help them get more documents and testimony.
Those documents and those witnesses, things that they asked for, have actually refuted their false allegations over and over and over and over and again.
President Biden's son Hunter was subpoenaed to testify before House lawmakers in the impeachment inquiry against his father. Today, Hunter speaking out publicly on Capitol Hill, saying he is willing to do so only if it is a public hearing.
And in the depths of my addiction, I was extremely irresponsible with my finances. But to suggest that is grounds for an impeachment inquiry is beyond the absurd. It's shameless. There is no evidence to support the allegations that my father was financially involved in my business because it did not happen.
Democrats standing against the impeachment.
This whole thing is an extreme political stunt. It has no credibility, no legitimacy, and no integrity.
The White House defending the president and the administration's cooperation, saying thus far they have already provided thousands of pages of documents to the investigation. Melissa Adan, ABC News, Washington.
And we'll have continuing coverage, of course, on World News Tonight with David Muir. That's coming up at 5:30. But for right now, high call volume means that the non-emergency dispatch phone line is going to make a change. A Benton County Emergency Services Facebook post says non-emergency dispatch gets 15,000 calls per month. So that's why they're launching a new phone tree system on Thursday. Right now, if you call the non-emergency dispatch number, you'll get a person on the line. But starting on Thursday, that number, 509-628-0333, will lead you to a phone tree. You'll hear a recorded message in both English and Spanish and then have instructions to follow. Walking into a courthouse may not always be for a happy reason, but one district courtroom was only smiles and applause today. The Therapeutic Mental Health Court of Benton and Franklin counties celebrated 2 graduates this morning. Logan Sandoval and Josh Miller finished the Intensive Mental Health Court program. Therapeutic courts are run by Benton County. They're programs for people who committed crimes that require assistance and resources rather than jail time. Judge James Bell opened up the floor for one of the graduates to share his advice.
I'd like you to take like 4 seconds, because I know you don't like to talk a lot. You don't. You're a man of few words. But maybe just, we got a lot of people here starting the program out. What can they do? What's some advice you would give them as they're starting this program?
I would say be motivated and stay alive.
Well, I think that was about 4 seconds. Now these 2 graduates, Logan and Josh, completed the program. Now they get to continue on in their lives. And at every therapeutic court graduation, there's always a ceremonial shredding of the charges. Always a very important moment there. It's not just a ceremony. Both of the graduates walked out of the room without a criminal history. Congratulations to both Logan and Josh. Parenting a teenager can be tough. Tonight, Pasco Prevention Network is offering some resources to try and help out. Take a look at this. This is a mock-up of a teen bedroom showcasing some of the red flags that adults need to be aware could signal a problem. It's part of the Hidden in Plain Sight event that's happening at Pasco High School tonight.
There are going to be more than 70 indicators related to substance abuse, mental health, human trafficking, relationship problems that are going to be around that room. And really, like, the purpose is to come and to be able to provide parents with the opportunity to have a conversation and understand what is kind of going on for some of their students and to be able to see the trends.
Now, for those of you who are familiar with the school, you're going to go in through the auditorium, not through the visitor entrance. You can check it all out for yourself tonight from 6 until 8. And another caveat, only people over 18 are allowed in, but there is childcare available if you need it. We're going to be talking more about this event coming up on Apple Valley News Now at 6. Hope Heals, a nonprofit aimed to help those who are homeless receive basic necessities, celebrated its 10th anniversary today. The owner created the nonprofit after she received a zero-interest loan on a home 15 years ago, which ended her homelessness. After going through some of the toughest times in her life, the owner said her son brought her a care package, and it all came to fruition.
So when I got my house 15 years ago, my oldest son went shopping, and when he came home, he gave me a care package. He gave me things that I needed, like laundry soap and dish soap and Comet and just a mop and a broom, things that I needed to start a home. So my son planted that seed.
So Wall-to-Wall Furniture and Mattress donated 5% of its October sales to Hope Heals. That totals $5,500 going back into the community. Well, tonight it's an invasive species that's made quite a few headlines. What authorities are saying about the northern giant hornet, aka the murder hornet, in Washington state. Plus, the joy of the holiday season, the event today bringing festive delight to local youth. And Stacey Lee is tracking all the latest developments in your First Alert forecast. That's next on Apple Valley News Now at 5.
If you need workers' compensation because you were injured at work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411 for a free consultation. Bothwell and Hamill.
Count on Apple Valley News Now and ABC for the most magical holiday programs ever, including favorites from Disney, plus so much more. Apple Valley News Now holiday shows, proudly sponsored locally by Prosser Memorial Health, your 5-star rated hospital.
Okay, thanks for visiting. Bye, Alice.
I'm stuck.
Not funny anymore.
Yes, it is.
Wait, guys, the Mesozoic times are boring and have 0 rad attractions. Triple play is fun. I want to stay here.
Of course you can stay.
Oh, fantastic. We won't regret this.
Triple Play has fun attractions for everyone, like bowling, Raptor Reef Indoor Water Park, and a brand new zip line ride, all attached to a cozy hotel.
She's on the logo already.
Marketers are the worst.
Whatever the holidays mean to you, get the most out of it in a new Honda. Whether it's taking the gang to the slopes in an available all-wheel drive Pilot, delivering presents in a rugged Passport, or hauling a few toys for yourself in a powerful Ridgeline. Your holiday adventure awaits with a new Honda during Happy Honda Days. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or visit your local Honda dealer today.
Whether you celebrate mistletoe magic in a Cadillac XT5, festive gatherings in a Cadillac XT4, or reinventing traditions in a Cadillac XT6, this holiday season, Cadillac is celebrating you.
Get 2.9% APR for 36 months plus $2,000 purchase allowance on a 2024 XT5 and XT6 when you finance through Cadillac Financial.
Our Hollywood Night Out with Bradley Cooper and Patrick Dempsey. Plus, our Mean Girls exclusive and surprise for the new Regina, Renee.
She's so cool. She's so sick.
Next, DT.
Tonight at 7 on Apple Valley News Now.
If you need Social Security disability because you are unable to work, let us go to work to get you benefits.
Call 509-584-4411. Bothwell and Hamill. There's no fee unless you win.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
Welcome back. A follow-up tonight on an invasive insect that has turned up in Washington state in the past few years. The northern giant hornet, nicknamed the murder hornet because of what it does to honeybee colonies, surfaced, you'll remember, in Whatcom County in northwestern Washington all the way back in 2019. A lot more of those hornets showed up in 2020. But tonight, some encouraging news. WSU says state beekeepers haven't found any new murder hornets for the second year in a row. Officials say if we can go one more year without any sightings, the northern giant hornet will be considered eradicated from Washington state. Parking continues to be a central issue in downtown Yakima, and after some complaints from local businesses about enforcement, the Yakima City Council is making yet another change. The council hit pause on enforcement during the pandemic, then ramped it up, as we told you earlier this year. Now, after complaints from downtown businesses and a petition with 500 signatures speaking out against those enforcement efforts, the Council voted last night to put a 60-day moratorium on parking enforcement in the downtown area.
I do think, we would be not listening to our community if we would not address this issue going into the holiday season where small businesses are impacted anyways because of the economy.
Yakima police say they immediately stopped enforcement in the downtown area. They'll be sharing more about what this means for parking downtown in the next couple of days. Northwest Energy partnered with Benton Franklin Head Start to bring holiday cheer to the kids at Sunset Ridge. Apple Valley News Now's Morgan Huff and Lucy Lobdell bring you the sights and sounds of this exciting event.
So who can tell me, who knows how I got here today?
In the pool.
From the North. I was in my sleigh, and who pulls my sleigh?
The
reindeer.
Yeah.
And I have, they all.
That's right.
So I want to tell you all a secret about Rudolph. Secret about Rudolph. Rudolph talks. He does, but he only knows one word. Beep. That's the only thing he says. So Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, beep, beep, had a very shiny nose, beep. And if you ever saw it, you would even say it glows, beep, beep. All of the other reindeer used to laugh and call him names, beep, beep. They never let poor Rudolph join in any reindeer game, beep, beep. All right, good job, everybody.
Very exciting there. This is the 43rd year that Energy Northwest has brought gifts to kids in need. The CEO says he's hoping it goes for another 43 years.
From Apple Valley News Now, First Alert Weather with Stacy Lee.
And so exciting to see Santa. Well, here's our Dust Devil Giza Stadium Skycam tracking that traffic on I-182, looking like pretty good this evening. Chillier than we were last night at this time, 38 degrees. Our feels like temp right now is 34 due to those winds at 5 miles per hour. And of course, our sun, well, it's already long gone. We did at least get to see it thanks to this ridge of high pressure. Cleared out some of that cloud cover, but don't worry, it's back. We have more fog developing. We have some rain on the west side of the state and even a few light scattered snow showers developing over the Cascades. Here's that pattern. Again, it's pretty quick. It's a shortwave system. It's not going to last long. And then we have another warm front moving in behind that with another ridge of high pressure. So hopefully by the weekend, we might be able to see a little bit of sunshine here and there. Let's take a look at Futurecast and see what we've got there. Here comes those clouds and fog developing once again. There is a stray shower that could pass through overnight, early morning hours. Very brief, very light, very slight chance, but we have more rain coming across the Cascade Mountains. A few isolated snow showers in the upper elevations, and we could see a little bit of that trickle over into the Yakima area, even into the Columbia Basin by Thursday morning. It's going to be quick and out of here long before lunchtime. So really quick system moving through with some scattered showers, very unstable and unsteady, and we see those clouds continuing. This is Friday at 9 though. Once those clouds move out, looks pretty good moving into our Saturday night into early Sunday morning. Planning your night tonight, those temperatures are going to be chilly. Our temperatures are just real steady. They're not fluctuating a lot, but we do see some fog developing after 7 o'clock this evening in the Yakima Valley. Mostly cloudy skies here in the Columbia Basin. A little bit of a temperature drop by 8 o'clock down to 39 degrees. And Walla Walla's evening planner, we've got the fog and those cloudy skies just hanging there right at the foothills of the Blues with temperatures in the 30s. Our temperatures around the area overnight will be on the chilly side, below the freezing level for the Yakima and Kittitas valleys, with the coldest temperatures in Ellensburg and Cle Elum tonight, but below freezing for Yakima and Sunnyside. Columbia Basin, Tri-Cities area and Prosser all under the freezing level, including Hermiston. Connell will be down to 29 degrees tonight and looking towards the foothills of the Blues. Those temperatures dropping into the 30s. Now with the fog and the low clouds out that way, those roads could get a little bit slick if we see any more of that drizzle like we've had the last couple of days. Cloudy and foggy for tomorrow. Temperatures right around the average. We're most of us in the 40s, so not horribly out there, but not great. Let's plan your day for tomorrow. Look for that fog to be hanging around the Yakima area at least till noon, with a possibility of a stray shower late night, early morning hours. Temperatures up to 40. Midday, Columbia Basin could see a stray shower come through as well, but those foggy conditions will persist, and we'll see cloudy, overcast skies in Walla Walla as well. So temperatures weather-wise, it's been about the same every day. We'll kind of get a little bit of break heading into the weekend. However, we could be tracking air stagnation or some poor air quality into this weekend. I'll get your 7-day planning forecast coming up here in just a few minutes. Alyssa?
Thanks, Stacey. STCU and Apple Valley News Now want your help in finding community volunteers in Benton and Franklin counties who go that extra step to help us all. You can nominate someone like this by clicking on the contest tab at applevalleynewsnow.com. From your nominations, we choose volunteers to profile. Then STCU awards his or her organization a $1,000 donation. So thank you for nominating someone, and a big thanks to all of the volunteers who help make our communities stronger, and to STCU. We'll be right back.
We hope you're having a happy holiday season.
Tonight, millions of Gazans try to find somewhere to go as more aid gets in, but not enough. The United Nations General Assembly demands an immediate humanitarian ceasefire. More Americans turn to the most watched newscast on television. World News Tonight with David Muir.
Save big now during the year-end sales event at Valley Nissan. Take advantage of our best selection in over 2 years. Discounts so big, the manufacturer won't let us post them. Valley Nissan is dealing on every new Nissan in stock. We must sell them fast so we can earn more from the manufacturer. Save on Road, Frontier, Altima, Titan, Pathfinder, and Sentra. Every vehicle tagged with full savings. Plus, get top dollar for your valuable trade-in. Don't miss the year-end sales event going on now at Valley Nissan.
Want $500? It's Santa's Big Give from Coca-Cola of Yakima and Tri-Cities. To enter, click on contests at applevalleynewsnow.com. $500. Santa's Big Give from Coca-Cola of Yakima and Tri-Cities and applevalleynewsnow.com.
At Bruce Heating and Air, your comfort is our business. With over 30 years of professional HVAC experience for residential and commercial properties, you can rest assured your heating and air system is in good hands. In addition to providing quality heating, air conditioning, ventilation, and installation services, Bruce Heating and Air also houses a full-service sheet metal fabrication shop.
Now, through December 31st, receive rebates up to $1,400 off on a new Daikin Fit system when you finance through Bruce Heating and Air. Terms and conditions apply. See dealer for details.
At Mattress Depot USA, we believe everyone is entitled to a good night's sleep regardless of their credit situation. That's why we're approving everyone for up to $1,200 towards the purchase of a new mattress with no credit needed. You spend a third of your life in bed, and a comfortable mattress is essential for providing quality of life. $3,000 credit, 100-day savings cash with no credit needed. Only at Mattress Depot USA.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Our state has changed a lot in the last 140 years. We know because MultiCare has been here, guided by a single purpose, making our communities healthier. That comes from making courageous decisions, partnering with local communities to grow programs and services, and expanding healthcare access to those who need it most. Together, we're building a healthier future. MultiCare.
Apple Valley News Now and Jacobs & Rhodes present the Ugly Furnace Contest. Your chance to win a brand new gas furnace. To enter, click on contests at applevalleynewsnow.com and follow the instructions. The Ugly Furnace Contest from Jacobs & Rhodes and Apple Valley News Now.
Welcome back. In your health news this evening, the FDA is now reviewing whether or not to use MDMA, which is also known as ecstasy or Molly, as a way to enhance therapy treatment of PTSD. Researchers say the drug heightens emotional communication and emotional openness. Now, the FDA has 2 months to decide whether the drug will be accepted for review. Now here's a preview of what's ahead in about 5 minutes, coming up on World News Tonight with David Muir.
Tonight, millions of Gazans try to find somewhere to go as more aid gets in, but not enough. The United Nations General Assembly demands an immediate humanitarian ceasefire. More Americans turn to the most watched newscast on television, World News Tonight with David Muir.
Portions of Apple Valley News Now, sponsored by Lord's Health and Trios Health, making communities healthier.
It's our annual year-end inventory closeout sale at Mattress Depot USA.
This is your best opportunity of the year to save hundreds.
Low prices every day. Mattress Depot USA.
Ooh, the DQ Cheeseburger Lovers deal is back. 2 single cheeseburgers for only $5, or 2 double cheeseburgers for just $7? For real? Oh, tell me it's as good as it looks. Deal this good speaks for itself, I guess. But you better get it before it's gone. DQ, happy tastes good.
With K2 Vision RLE, you can throw away your distance and reading glasses. Plus, you'll never develop a cataract. Schedule a free Zoom consultation with us today. K2 Vision RLE. No glasses, no contacts, no readers.
I left home at 14 and I had my first child at 17. I was an addict, and that destroys your whole world. I actually just kind of walked into Goodwill and they trained me. Yeah, Goodwill doesn't look at you as a person with barriers. I love my job. Goodwill's more than just a thrift store. But I have a future and so does my community because of the programs Goodwill offers. I kind of look in the mirror and I'm happy with who I see every day.
Shop Goodwill, changing lives through the power of work.
When you're looking for low maintenance and safety for you or your loved ones, Bathfitter can help with our unique tub to shower conversion. There's no lengthy renovation. Bathfitter is the only company that offers a patented seamless shower wall. And each Bathfitter installation comes with a lifetime warranty. Bathfitter's biggest sale of the year is on now. Contact us today for an appointment. We can be there as soon as tomorrow. Many jobs are being installed in less than 2 weeks at the lowest prices of the year.
There once was a famed country music philosopher named Joe Diffie who said, if it weren't for trucks, we wouldn't have tailgates. So this got me thinking, if we didn't have tailgates, we wouldn't have tailgate parties. And I'm pretty sure if we didn't have tailgate parties, we probably wouldn't have football. And if we didn't have football, well anyway, I'm just thankful for tailgates, that's all. Here's to a great tailgate season. Come see us today and feel the power of Pingree.
Your Seahawks are back on Monday Night Football as the Philadelphia Eagles come to Seattle for a primetime NFC showdown. The Eagles battle the Hawks at 5. Then stay tuned for Apple Valley News Now primetime. It's all Monday night.
Before it went through decades of design work, your mattress started with the most important detail of all, our name. Stearns & Foster. Uncover exceptional.
Mattress Depot USA.
All right, it's starting tonight through tomorrow. That's when the Geminid meteor shower will peak. Experts say the best to view the yearly spectacle will be early Thursday morning. You can see the showers in a place without lights like a mountaintop or a desert. You could see up to 120 per hour, but of course that requires clear skies. Stacey Lee.
We've been trapped in low clouds, fog, inversion layer, and that, it breaks up for a minute and then it comes right back. So
maybe head to the mountains.
Maybe the mountains. Yeah, you're right. We could see it there. All right, let's take a look at your weather, your planning forecast for Walla Walla and Hermiston. There is a slight chance of a stray shower running through the area there tomorrow in the afternoon. Look at that fog, though, again, even on Saturday. In fact, we're talking that inversion layer could get even worse into the weekend, and we could be tracking some poor air quality or maybe even an air stagnation advisory. But our next system coming back, bringing moisture to the region, will begin late Sunday into Monday. We have another system moving in from the Pacific. So just how much showers, how much we'll get, we'll have to wait till we get a little closer. But there we are. Look at the fog again. Tri-Cities through Saturday. That inversion layer is possible there and those showers coming in. So not bad. But again, not as cold as it can be for this time of year.
Well, I mean, that inversion layer you keep talking about, I think it gives us those stable temperatures.
That's
there's
right.
not a lot of change in the morning to the afternoon.
That's right.
I don't mind it, honestly.
Perfect.
All right. Thanks, Stacey. And thank you so much for watching. World News Tonight with David Mura is next. Apple Valley News Now is back tonight at 6. And you can find the latest anytime on our website, applevalleyNewsNow.com.